Capricorn, hi. So this is going to be a reading for March 2022, and I'll do the reading for you, and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Cappy. Cool energy. So the overall energy for the reading, the Four of Wands, this is talking about commitment. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be, but it could be you're committing to a job or a new path in life, or who knows, we'll see. In the starting off the reading, you get the Sun crossed by the Knight of Cups, definitely heading towards happiness, and you're heading that way because your heart is open. You don't look it. We'll get there, but you seem to be open. You seem to somehow have found a balance here. You're not presenting necessarily that way on the outside, but somehow you do, and you kind of pull in good energies. But because of that, we'll see what's up with the. We'll get there. I don't want to give it away yet. In your focus here, the Seven of Pentacles, very focused on. Probably, I don't know, you're putting something together, you're building something, which Pentacles usually go in the direction of job, work, something that you're working on practically, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that. It could be that your energy is building something. You're, again, heading towards happiness. That in itself is building the path. So we'll see. In the recent past, the Page of Swords, you barely got your feet wet in this direction, I feel like, so if the pages always, to me at least, is kind of like that initial, especially with the swords, initial action towards whatever this is. In your strength, the King of Cups, again, coming from a place of openness. Your heart is open, definitely. That's Kai in a cat little tunnel thing. I don't know what he found in there. Anyways, in the immediate future, the Page of Pentacles, keeping yourself open to learning something new, possibly. That's where I was shooting for. The supportive energy, the Queen of Swords. That to me is kind of like, it's not that you're closed off. You're definitely not, because as I said so far, you're showing up really open. But you're showing that to the world a little bit. You're showing more that sense of practicality, more that sense of logic, but inside there's more to that. So it's not only, you're not only functioning from the mind, you also have the emotions thrown in there. But this is how it's coming out. This is how you're being perceived from the outside, like a little, not emotionless, I wouldn't say that. A little rough on the edges, maybe, you know, for some reason, I don't know. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not see it clearly. The Hierophant, again, the Hierophant, the Four of Wands, commitment. Could be a relationship for some of you. For others, it feels more like a path that feels right for you at this time, you know? I don't know. In your hopes and fears, fear of loss. So you have it here with you. For the potential outcome, the Four of Swords, healing coming into play. Let's see, let's clarify. Let me clarify the Four of Wands. So Kai is in the tunnel making noise and hussing and fussing. Felix is jumping on the tunnel. And this is how they play. Okay. Four of Wands. Let's see what's going on here. Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, Four of Pentacles. There seems to be a drop in this commitment on your side. So it could be a shift in this commitment. It could be that something you may have put in the energy so far is shifting someplace else, or I don't know, there seems to be a shift and there seems to be a little bit of a drop. But I see you refusing to let this go, even though the energies kind of shift a little on the lower end, kind of like I'm not feeling in the same way, I'm not feeling very drawn to this in the way that I used to, but I'm not going to let this go. So there seems to be a little bit of stubbornness here on your side on this. Which again, this could represent either a commitment is coming to an end and you're stepping into another one, or this commitment right here that you had going on is shifting into a different place and you don't want it to. You want the same energies like they were. Let's do the Sun. The Four of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Death card. Okay, so there seems to be a little bit of overanalyzing, overthinking in terms of happiness. I want happiness. Where is it? Why isn't it here? Blah, blah, blah. While happiness was probably there all along, surrounding you. In the little things, you know, not in the things that we want. I want this to bring me happiness. Well, that's control, that's expectation. But if you look around, you'll find happiness all over. So I feel like you're starting to fall more into that place of being present rather than, where is it? You know, because it seems that this energy of overthinking is going away. There's been a lot of healing on this, on your part. Let's do the Knight of Cups. Six of Wands, Two of Cups, King of Cups. So this is where the King of Cups is. There is here something close to your heart, definitely. It could be a person for some of you with the Two of Cups especially shown up. It could also be a situation that's very, again, close to your heart. But the Knight of Cups is also tied up to that drop in, and I wouldn't say, oh, I love it less. It does show up like that, but I wouldn't say that necessarily. I would say there's a shift there, where things are maybe changing and you're having a hard time with the change. So yeah, there is love, definitely. There was a whole lot of love. There still is, but there's a shift. Let's do the Seven of Pentacles in your focus. The Devil, the Four of Wands, the Judgment card. There's this freaking Four of Wands. What is this to you? What is this? And it's not even about what it is. It's about your acceptance over what's happening. If there is a shift, if there is a change within this commitment that you have, I see you working on it. But again, having a hard time falling into the acceptance that it might change. Whatever it is, it might change. And your resistance to it, it's going to make this change look a little rougher than it needs to, you know. Let's do the King of Cups in your strength. I'm laughing because Kai left the tunnel, but Felix is still kind of stepping on it as if Kai was there, but he's not there anymore, and Kai's looking from the side. He's like, what are you doing? These boys. The fluff you hear in the back, that's Felix playing with the tunnel, looking probably for Kai, who is out. King of Cups, you get the Three of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Knight of Swords. Yeah, it's changing, and it's changing fast. For some of you, it could be that a situation that had love at some point still has it, but it's shifting more into let's be friends, or we still kind of have to work together. Maybe we don't want to, maybe we do, maybe we want to too much, and I don't know, something is definitely shifting here. And I see the both of you being on board, but energetically speaking, I see you having a hard time with it. But man, this is a fast change. Let's do the Page of Pentacles in the immediate future. Queen of Cups, Eight of Wands, the Hierophant. Really learning how to deal with this new energy, how to step into this new energy, accept it, and then roll with it and see what happens. You know, from a place of love. not from that place of love that wants for things to happen in a particular way, but from an open space, from an open heart space, and just kind of seeing where it leads. And there seems to be a like the door to a deeper connection opening up, actually, when that happens. You know, when acceptance falls over this. Right now, there's a little bit of struggle. But ironically, the situation seems to be heading in a deeper direction once acceptance is falling into place here. Let's do the Queen of Swords and the supportive energies. The Lovers, the Magician, the King of Pentacles. So I see you manifesting this deep connection to someone. I don't know if it's this connection that you're dealing with, that you're manifesting. It's just the energy you're seeking for. You're seeking a deeper energy. And it's quite interesting because that deeper way of feeling about any connection, even about this one you're dealing with, is going to open up once you start accepting things as they are. Meanwhile, in the background there, you are manifesting something deeper. But you're manifesting it from the Queen of Swords perspective. It's just kind of like there seems to be a little bit of a discrepancy, a little bit of it doesn't really match. It doesn't really match. The place from which you're manifesting, let's say that has the color green, and then the place you're calling within to make a match, you would call for a green, you're calling for brown, you know. Something is missing here. Something is missing. And I feel like what's missing is your acceptance. I don't even know if this situation right here that I read so far is even present right now in your life. It could be something that may have happened in the past. But it's kind of like something that was big for you. How much of it did you accept it? Did you fall into that place of acceptance to bring you a little more depth? Or no? For some of you it is current. For others it's more like retrospective kind of energy. Let's do the Hierophant and the hidden energies. Six of Swords, Five of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Again, the Hierophant shows up twice. The Lovers. That sense of commitment shows up twice. So all of these kind of form this very deep energy that you're seeking to have with someone, to share with someone. And I see you kind of in this place of figuring out how you participated in it and why it didn't feel so deep while you were in it. And I see you kind of looking at yourself in this and kind of recognizing the ways in which you pulled yourself out of that depth, in which you kind of, there's inner conflict here, there's a whole lot of doubting, there's a whole lot of not trusting, and there's you walking away because of all of that, you know, from something deep, something that you in the background, again, you keep on manifesting, you keep on calling towards you. But when it does come, you start fighting with yourself here. And that's how you walk away from it, basically. And then you keep on turning back to it. Because again, remember, this is your own manifestation. So you keep on calling it. Maybe it approaches you, then you run away a little bit, then you kind of want it back because the background is still working. So, interesting reading, Cappy. Let's do the Five of Pentacles in your hopes and fears. Three of Wands, Nine of Swords, the Hermit. You're still healing this abandonment wound, which I feel like it has a big role in that whole sense of I want something deep, but when it comes, I get scared falling into the abandonment wound, and I kind of pull away, you know? You're healing, and you've been healing this for quite some time here. And it's a painful one for you. It's not that easy to deal with, that's for sure. Let's do the Four of Swords for the potential outcome. The Eight of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles. All right, so what I picked up for you overall in this reading is a vicious cycle that you're finding yourself on. There's definitely that sense of healing, that sense of self-empowerment, of stepping into that place of, I've got this, I can do this on my own. And you're great with that. You're fabulous with that. But when you get to that place, you're like, but I want to share this energy with someone. And I want something deep, or someone, you know, that can bring out those things, those deeper, meaningful things. But as soon as that happens, because over there you keep on manifesting that, so you keep on calling that energy towards you, but as soon as that approaches you, you pull back, you pull away from it, and you go into your comfy zone, which is this sense of stability that you created for yourself, which again feels comfy, feels good, but as soon as you get there, that's not good either. So it's kind of like spinning in circles here over and over again. It's just, I kind of get the sense that this abandonment wound is definitely at the source of this whole situation, and then it has probably ramification into other directions, other energies, smaller ones. I feel like this is the big one, which again, I see you healing it, so keep on working on it. It'll shift. It'll shift eventually. See some progress here and there, and then as soon as you get really, really close, boom, you get scared. You're asking for depth, and then you get scared of that depth. Let's see what the universe has. Yeah, exactly what I said. So from the things you don't know, the things that are asking you to trust, right? They're asking you, the universe is saying, hey, Cappy, trust a little more. See what happens. There you are, kind of walking away from them into your comfy zone, into the place of, I know where I'm at. Right here is what I created for me. It's good, it's comfy, perfect. I'm here. But when you get here, it's like, but I want this. I want to see the unknown. I want to see what's out there. I want to, As soon as this comes towards you, you head towards it. It's like, ooh, let me go back. You know, so that's exactly what, in 3 cards. Okay, universe. Okay, you let me ramble on here for like 15 minutes, and then you give me 3 cards. You could have said that from the beginning. Let's see, Cappy. The Spirit Animal Oracle, a final word. And you get the Coyote. Interesting. That's a very trickster energy. So very interesting that you got this. Trust in divine detours. Let me see if you have some more messages here, because you usually do, but let's see. Okay. Man, you got a long one. Okay. Protection message. Sometimes a goal is so enticing and alluring that you lose your footing in the pursuit. You begin to fixate on capturing the prize, whether it be an opportunity you have always wanted, a relationship with that elusive someone, or the promise of that big break. Coyote Spirit warns you that this trickster energy seducing you now will yield nothing but disappointment and unnecessary heartache if you let yourself be fooled. Great Spirit wants the best for you, so when your plans go topsy-turvy, what the hell is that? Topsy-turvy, know that Coyote Spirit is present to protect and bless you. Listen to her gentle warning not to take the world too seriously or become too attached to the form and timing of your desire. Something better is beaconing. If you learn your lessons and lighten your heart, it will not be long before you see that crooked I don't know what the hell it's saying here. Go the path, through the path. I don't know. There's a mistake here, but I can't figure it out. It will not be long before you see that crooked that the path may have been, probably. It says though the path may have been. That doesn't make sense. You were on the right one all along. Anyways, trickster energies at play. But you do have your guides next to you to guide you through this. That's it. That's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.